Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I just want to point out I am wearing a dress right now. Like, we don't have to talk about it. Seriously, we don't have to talk. Like, we don't have to talk about it. So in today's video, I'm doing an Ulta unboxing as well as testing out the products that I got. Now, the products that I got, I've either seen a lot of hype with them and I've literally never tried them before, whereas maybe it's been a hype for a while, or just hype recently. We're gonna do the unboxing and then we're also going to test them out for you guys. So I'm really excited. So here it is. I've already cut it open, but I haven't literally unboxed anything. So the first thing is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I've never tried this before. I was thinking of getting the pomade, but again, my eyebrows, they're pretty full, so I didn't think that the pomade was for me. Usually I just go in and make them a little bit like darker. So I got it in the shade Chocolate, I think. It's like this spoolie on the end, and then obviously the twist up right here. So we're gonna test it all after, but yeah, this is the first thing that I got. I really needed a new brow product and I was already shopping for stuff on Ulta, so I just thought, let's get it. So that's the first thing. Then next up, I have been wanting this for literally since before quarantine started. Almost like 6 months now when this all started. So this is the Ordinary AHA 30% and BHA 2% exfoliating solution. You guys have seen this all over TikTok. It's supposed to be a really effective way. It's like this crazy color. It's supposed to be a really good effective way for exfoliating. Next up, okay, this is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Now again, I've never tried this before. I've never even tried the Nars foundation before. So I got it in the shade Light 2A. Obviously this is much different than my, like what you would usually highlight with, but I actually got it so a lot of even CC creams, foundations really break out my skin. But what I've noticed is a lot of concealers don't break me out. So my plan is to basically use this as kind of more of an all over type thing on like if I have like any spots. Usually if I use the Shape Tape on like certain spots all around my face, it's too dry for my entire face. So I thought that the creamy radiant concealer would be a better fit. So that's the third thing. And then the final thing that we get to test out this. Okay, this L'Oreal Telescopic mascara has been all over TikTok. I see girls' lashes and they look beautiful with them. So I bought it. After I had already bought it and it was already being shipped, I like read some really bad reviews on it saying that the new applicator was really bad, that people's lashes were clumpy. So we're gonna test it real and raw here and figure it out. So first we're going to start off with applying the makeup to our face, and then we'll take it off and then we'll test the exfoliating stuff. We are going to start with the we'll do the eyebrows. So again, it's the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Chocolate. So putting on like makeup in front of like a camera is just, okay, this is going to be really hard. So basically what I just like to do is I usually just like to go in and fill in the parts that towards like the end that just like are a little bit more sparse. This is pretty much how I normally fill them in. I like the first like part to be very light, but I also will go in and like define underneath. Kind of like, I'll keep going in and fixing it. But yeah, my thoughts on this. So I kind of tested it out on my hand right here, and I noticed that it kind of took a little bit to like, so this is the eyebrow that doesn't have it. This is the eyebrow that does. Obviously did a great job. My eyebrows look better, definitely more full, and it's great and it's natural. But honestly, in my opinion, I've used lots of other brow stuff from like the drugstore that's not as expensive as this was, and it works the same in my opinion. Okay, so I just went in and did them. Also, I just want to say they had a really good range in my opinion of like colors for brows. I thought that this, because I feel like a lot of the times in the stores you might find one that's like not dark enough or too dark, or it doesn't really take into fact like your hair's like undertones. So I think it's a good product, and would I recommend someone buys it if they can afford to splurge on the product? Yeah, why not? So then next up we're gonna do the mascara. No, we're gonna do, we'll do mascara next. Okay, so we're testing out the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I'm excited for this one. This was probably the one I was most excited for, but then after reading like new reviews on it, I was like, ugh. So before we even so let's just look at the applicator. A lot of people were complaining about the applicator, saying it was too thin, the brush was too thin, there wasn't anything to the brush, and it was really hard to stick the applicator back in. So yeah, that is a small brush. Okay, so I definitely see what they mean. The bristles are very small, and you have to be careful putting it back in, but I think that if you have a really small tip like that anyways, that's what's bound to happen. So first off, I'm gonna go in and curl my lash. This is just a Tarte lash curler. I'm gonna go in with, like I do with every mascara, I curl my eyelashes before. So I'm gonna curl them, and then we're gonna test it. When you guys are curling your lashes, do you ever get one to curl really well and the other one's just like, nah? Because that's me right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this eye while it's nice and strong. So here we go. I'm excited. I hope it's as much hype as it needs to be. So here's our first. Are you kidding me? That was literally one thing. Okay, honestly, you guys saw, this is just one coat. I never dipped back in. It's dramatic. It's actually really nice, and I'm gonna go in and try to build it up a little bit more, but I mean, for first go around, I thought that was amazing. Okay, so I'm not as impressed right now. So this is what they look like. I got a little bit up here, but it's definitely like a lengthening mascara, but you kind of want to go in there and kind of brush them out. It's definitely not like thick. I don't know, I'm not as impressed. Like, I feel like any mascara could have done this. I'm gonna go in, they got like very like clustered together, so I'm gonna go in with a spoolie and try to brush them out and like straighten them, I guess. Guys, I literally can't get them to look like okay. It's so weird. At first it was very dramatic and it was great, but the more I started to apply, like they just got stupid. So my opinion on this, great for lengthening. I wouldn't try to do more than one coat. I would say you could go in with this and then more of like a thickening one and kind of like try to thicken it up by the concealers. I'm gonna use my fingers to dot it in probably, because I usually like that better. Could you imagine if okay, actually, I'm trying to decide. I'm just gonna go in and try to cover up some spots that I don't like, and then we'll see how well I can cover them with it. You guys saw that, right? You saw what it looked like? Okay. Use a finger the first time just to see it kind of blend out. Okay, let me see. That's what it looks like. It definitely blended out quickly. Let's use the beauty blender for the rest. Okay, I thought this was gonna be darker on me, but I guess not. Okay, am I tanner than I thought? Because what the hell? Okay, so you guys saw I didn't put a lot, but it actually blended out very nicely. I barely put any in. It blended out very well, and my skin doesn't feel too dry. So what the heck? Let's blend out the rest. And you can tell it's actually blending out and not just all getting absorbed by the Beauty Blender, because you can literally see the difference. Okay, I think it looks good. I think it looks good in photos and on video. In person, I also think it looks good, and I think that getting a concealer that is actually not supposed to be like super drying on your face, it was a good step for me, and hopefully it doesn't break me out. Obviously I won't know, but that's a nice concealer. I'm actually gonna try really quickly just to put it under my eye just to like test it out, because I feel like that's how majority of people are gonna use it. It's not really the point. So let's go in. It blends very well. I've like gotten lucky with concealers. I guess blending out very well. That blended out pretty flawlessly. This is the side that does not have concealer under, and then this is the side that does, just one stroke. So in my opinion, there's definitely a difference. This is so fun. I usually don't do videos like this. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. I'm going to take this all off, and then we are going to test out this. Oh, my final thoughts on the Nars. I really like it. I'm definitely going to purchase it again when I run out. Following the instructions on the back, basically what we're gonna do is apply it on a clean face. So I made sure to wash my face. Just to point out, I made sure that it wasn't any bit exfoliating, because don't wanna over exfoliate it. So I actually used a hydrating cleanser to use my computer for the time. Yes, by the way, this is the computer that actually works, but I don't edit videos on here because I literally only know how to use iMovie. Okay, different. I haven't even put it on yet, and I'm already trying to decide when I'm gonna take it off. Okay, so we're gonna open it up. Here it is. Okay, I'm excited. So, maybe this will be good. Okay, we're gonna make sure not to touch the tip of this to our face, because we don't want to infect the entire freaking thing, right? I don't know how much you're supposed to use. Did I just touch it to my face and do it all wrong? Okay, it already kind of burns. Guys, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Mom, help me. No. Okay, we're not leaving this on for 10 minutes for the first time. Holy. Oh my god, it's like itchy. Okay, I'll talk to you guys when it's not on my face. Okay, so it's been like 4 minutes. I'm probably gonna leave it on for like 6-7 minutes. The burning feeling definitely subsided and isn't as insane. That was like kind of scary at first. It wasn't like a level 10, it was like a level 5, but it was enough to make me question what was happening. But I know a lot of people said that their face would burn off. I'm excited. I better look like a cute little baby. Okay, that was kind of creepy. Bye. Okay, so I just took it off. This is what my skin looks like. My skin is definitely super soft. It didn't leave my skin feeling dry, if that makes sense, you know? Because I feel like a lot of other exfoliating products might make your skin feel dry, but this was great. It was effective. It's cheap. It's very effective, and The Ordinary is a great skincare brand in general. I have many of their stuff, and I'm really excited that I finally got to try this stuff. I think my skin looks really good. Let me go fully in the light. Yeah, so do I recommend you get that? Yes. But you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was fun. Hopefully you found some products that you want to try. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday.